Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new pick a card reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today's message, we have a mystery reading that is meant to find you today. So this is going to be a mystery message. We don't have a topic or anything specific that we'll be looking into. I'm just gonna let Spirit and the universe deliver you whatever you need to hear today. So as always, we have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading for today about the mystery message that is meant to find you. So pile number 1 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to the beautiful card number 1. Okay, and you also have the light blue bird charm for today. So this is your pile. Welcome to your reading, pile number 1. Let's get started with your message right away, and let's see what is the mystery message that your spirit guides want to tell you today, and why are you seeing this mystery reading right now. So I'm gonna start with some angel number cards for today, and let's see what is your message. Spirit guides and angels, please give us guidance for pile number 1. What mystery message do you want to say to pile number 1 right now? Mystery message that is meant to find pile number 1. Oh, you also have 999. I am unique. I feel like taking this one for you. Let's get a couple more cards and then we'll see what is coming through. For pile number 1, Spirit, what mystery message are you sending to pile number 1 today? What does pile number 1 need to hear right now? Okay, I'm gonna stop there. And let's take a look at your cards, and then we'll jump into your message. All right, let's start here. So we have the number 28, I am a leader. In an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team towards achievement. Okay, I like this. You also have 999, I am unique. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs. You can make the best of the life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. Interesting. Okay, so the first thing that's coming through for you here, pile number 1, I feel what I heard is to see how bright your future is. Okay, that is the first thing that's coming through, and see how you can create something so beautiful from the life that you've lived up until now. Because I'm feeling like there is something that wants to surface from your side. Like there is something that wants to be projected from you. As we see in the image here, it's like a lot is happening in this person's mind, and they have like maybe really big goals that they want to achieve. They have a lot of ideas, and I feel like Spirit wants to let you know that you are capable of achieving your goals. You're capable of going up and elevating yourself and, you know, reaching that high level that you have for yourself, that in your imagination, in your mind. So this reading is finding you today, I feel, to motivate you to, first of all, recognize your uniqueness and recognize how much of your past has built your current self, and use that to fuel yourself to move forward, to progress and achieve your goals. Because you guys are a leader. You are somebody who can really make things move. Like that's what I'm hearing for you. It's really interesting. Let's see the other cards. We also have lavender with tranquility, kindness, and self-care. I feel like some of you also need to be kinder to yourself, and you need to recognize yourself more. Because maybe because of certain things that have happened in your past, there's something also coming up about leaving what has happened in the past and, you know, maybe trying to see it in a positive way and to help fuel yourself or motivate you to move forward. But I feel like also you need to recognize yourself more. I feel like Spirit wants you to see your beauty more, to see your accomplishments more, and also see how beautiful your mind is, and maybe all of these ideas that you're getting, recognize them as something beautiful. I feel like some of you have been maybe too harsh on yourself here. You also have Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true. And we have the Porcupine Spirit. Time for beginner mind. Okay, so you guys are also being called to start something new in this time. And I feel like what you need to hear with a dolphin, it's a very interesting message that I'm picking up. And you know, with this card, it's indicating that everything can be true if we give the meaning to it to be true. So somebody can say something, and if we recognize that to be the truth, then it's going to be the truth. And if we feel like that's not what we resonate with, then it's going to be a lie for us. It's not going to be true. So maybe some of you need to kind of like reevaluate what have you accepted for yourself to be the truth and what is not. Like maybe some of you have been told, oh, you're not good in this, and you know, throughout your life you've constantly accepted that, and now you live by that, like, oh, I'm not good at this. But what if you're really good at that? You know, like start to think in that kind of way, because I feel there's so much that you have, so much potential here, pile number one, that wants to come out of you, that wants to surface up. You're so unique, and you're also capable of executing things. Like you are so capable, you have that kind of mentality. And I'm hearing something about not sitting around and letting it go to waste. And I feel like this might take a bit of like, you know, standing up for yourself and just not listening to what you have been told about yourself prior, turning your back on your past and making the most out of it. Because I'm hearing something about your future looks so bright, and there has so much potential in your future, but you're being called to also like start and have a beginner mind. You know, this is kind of that energy of just forget about everything that you've known up until now and start over. You're being called to have a fresh beginning, especially when it comes to approaching your goals and approaching your dreams. Start fresh. And I feel like this is more of like a mindset thing, because we do have time for a beginner mind. I don't feel like you guys need to start over in the sense of like, you know, like completely you're starting from zero with everything. It's more so about the mindset with you, I feel, especially in your images. Your mind is very, you know, prominent here. And I feel like you need to start fresh with your mindset in terms of like what you believe about yourself, or some truths that you have adapted that maybe are not serving your highest good. So start to see yourself as unique, start to see yourself as somebody who has potential, somebody who is capable, and somebody who is able to lead people. I feel like this kind of message is coming through for you today. So let's get your tarot cards to figure out more about the mystery message that is finding you in this time. Spirit, what do you want to say to pile number one right now? What mystery message is meant to reach pile number one? Wow, the Tower on the bottom of the deck. We have release and re-evaluation. So you are being called to, I feel, reevaluate a bit of like your situation or your mindset, and release certain things, certain beliefs or patterns that are not serving your highest good. Because I do feel like you're being called to implement some changes right now into your life, some foundational changes that I feel like they're coming from your mindset and they're coming from your beliefs. So I feel like you need to start to see yourself in a more positive light, in a more like unique way. You know, just don't see yourself as somebody who is very average or who is normal. I feel like we should all see ourselves in a higher way so that we get the most out of ourselves. So you have the Magician with willpower and creation. Yeah, I feel like you guys are actually like a really natural, I want to say, creator, or I feel like something that will feel very natural to you is the process of creating something or manifesting things in your life. Like, it feels like you are a natural born manifester. And if you just push aside all of the maybe limiting beliefs that you are currently entertaining, you will start to realize how quickly you manifest things, how easy the process of creation is for you. And maybe some of you have these limiting beliefs that you need so much time to do something, or you need to you know, like go through certain stages to do something. But I feel you're just such a natural at what you do. You just need to do it. Like, that's it. I'm hearing something about you can do this and you just need to do it. It's really interesting. It really is talking a lot about your mindset. We also have the Queen of Feathers with perception and truth. So yeah, it's all about the perspective and how you perceive, I feel. What you perceive to be the truth, because we have this and that are true. So I feel like this is a really interesting message. I don't feel like I've ever gotten a message like this, but I feel like you're being kind of asked to question, what do you actually believe in? Like, what do you feel like is the truth about yourself and about your life, about your environment? Question that a little bit, because I feel like you might find some answers here. We have the King of Acorns, which is the King of Wands, with optimism and innovation. We also have Love with choice and trust. So this is the Lover's card. And we also have the Emperor with focus and stability. Interesting. Okay. I feel like I'm getting a very clear message from your cards as well here. The first thing that I'm seeing is that you guys, first of all, need to hear that you are a creator. Like, you are meant to create, you are meant to produce things. Like, as I mentioned from the beginning, it feels like things want to surface out from you right now. But also, what is an important factor to making this happen is discipline. And you know, with the King of Wands, we have optimism and innovation. You know, don't get me wrong, like, being inspired and being innovative is also an important part of the process, but that only lasts a couple of moments, right? How long can we stay inspired for and motivated for? We need to have the discipline to execute things and to really see them come to fruition. So you're also being kind of given this message to don't so much like rely on feeling motivated or feeling optimistic or waiting for that good day, you know, to start working on something, or waiting so much for the inspiration to hit. Because again, don't get me wrong, there are moments where we just get inspired, we get hit with the inspiration, but we can also practice to get inspired by, you know, giving ourselves the opportunity to get inspired, meaning, you know, sitting and thinking about the idea and just constantly, you know, training your mind to think in that kind of way. And it becomes easier and easier after a while. So you're being kind of called to also be more disciplined towards your dreams. It's not enough to just maybe feel passionate about it or to wait to be motivated, to wait for that perfect day to start something. I feel like you're being called to really take yourself more seriously and take your dreams more seriously. And I feel the choice is very obvious for you guys with the Lovers here and the Emperor, like where you want to go. Again, you have I'm a leader, and the Emperor is the card of the leader. So I feel it's very clear to you in regards to what position you want to have in your life, or at what point you want to be in, what you want to achieve in your life. I feel like you have a very clear vision of the person that you guys want to become. Now, all you have to do right now is to start moving there and to start creating things. It's start to act upon things and not wait around for the perfect moment or for that perfect idea. And yes, you know, not everything that we're going to create is going to be perfect or is going to have the best results ever, but it's still a process that we can take something from and learn something from. So you're kind of being called to just approach your dreams more, pile number one, I feel in general right now, because I feel you have, you know, so much unique potential in you and so much inspiration, but you need to start taking the lead on it. You need to start being more proactive towards your dreams and being more focused and more determined and taking them more seriously, also taking yourself more seriously. And also with the beginner mind, I feel like when we start something new, it's when we are most like focused, most motivated to do something. So I feel like that's also why you're being called to adapt this beginner mind, to just really get in the zone of something and go after it. Because again, I feel like the choice, you can trust your choice with the Lovers here, and it feels like it's very obvious to you as well. So let's get your last card, pile number 1. Spirit, what is the last message that needs to come through for pile number 1? Let's see. We have bless your lovely self. I feel like, with the flowers here blooming, pile number 1, you need to let yourself bloom. Like, that's what you need to hear. You need to stop restricting this potential from coming out of you, because I feel like a lot of you have been suppressing it. You haven't been fully expressing it, or you haven't been giving yourself the true opportunity to let it blossom. Like, maybe you have been approaching your dreams, but not in that focused, determined way of like, let's make this happen. And you need to take the lead. Like, you need to realize that you need to get up and do it every day, no matter if you feel good about it or not. Some days we're going to feel motivated, some days we're not going to feel motivated, but I feel like discipline is really important into making our dreams come true. And bless your lovely self. I feel like you need to give yourself the chance. Like, you need to give yourself the fair fighting chance to, succeed in achieving your dreams, because it feels like you already know where you want to go. But Spirit is saying all you have to do right now is stay consistent, stay determined, stay disciplined, and show up for it every day, okay? If something doesn't work, show up for it again the next day and again, and slowly but surely you're gonna get there. So I feel like you need this kind of message for today. It was very interesting, and I hope that it resonated for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about the mystery message that is meant to find you today. So pile number 2 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 2. We have the letter here, the bird, the feather. Maybe this is a sign for you. Okay, and you guys also have the yellow bird charm. So this is your pile. Welcome to your reading, pile number 2. Let's get started with your message, and let's see what is the mystery message from your guides for today that is meant to find you today. So I'm gonna start with some angel number cards, and let's see what is the message that comes through for you. Spirit guides and angels, please give us guidance for pile number 2 and those who felt drawn to pile number 2. What mystery message is meant to reach them today? What message do you want to give to pile number 2? What message pile number 2 needs to receive today, Spirit? Okay, I'm gonna get 2 more cards and then we're gonna start. What message is meant to find pile number 2? Oh, interesting. We have life is speeding up. Okay, let's see how that resonates with your other cards. So we're going to start here for you, and we have the number 17. Okay, so this pile has the energy of the star card, which is amazing. We have I am independent. The quality of work you can produce when you're going at it alone, it's almost unbelievable. You're as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. Okay, we have a very beautiful message to start your reading with here. The first thing that I heard for you, pile number 2, is that you don't need anybody to make something happen for yourself. Okay, I'm hearing don't wait on people to either motivate you, to be there to support you, or to help you out in some kind of way. because I feel like you are a person who works best maybe independently. It feels like maybe this is when you're most focused. Maybe this is when you have your best performance. Okay, so the first thing that's coming through for you and what you need to hear is that you don't need anybody to, I don't know, like if some of you are waiting on people to show up to push you, or people to show up to help you out with something. And don't get me wrong, like I feel like, you know, there's always time and place for everything, right? There's always time where we're being called to collaborate with people, and we're being called to network and connect. But right now it feels like you're being called to work on something alone. Like Spirit right now wants you to start doing something alone. And when the time is right, I feel more people will show up in your life. But if some of you are waiting to begin something because you think that you need more people to help you out in some kind of way, I feel like you need to hear that you can just start right now on your own. Like it's okay for you to start on your own to do something. We also have the Sage. Wisdom, purification, and harmony. We have the Wombat Spirit with Be at Home. Yeah, you're really being called into like this hermit energy right now. It's so interesting. And we have the Spider Spirit, Make Your Dreams Real. Okay, so the mystery message that is meant to reach you today, pile number 2, I feel like Spirit wants to tell you that when it comes to the realization of your dreams, and when it comes to, you know, making your dreams a reality, I feel at this time you're being called to start working on your dreams, and don't wait on, again, like support from other people or validation, whether you should be doing something like this, or you should be going in this kind of way. I'm picking up like strong hermit energy coming from your pile, because we have the Independent, we have Be at Home, also with the Sage here, you know, wisdom, purification, harmony. It's almost giving me like this energy of, if you start to do it by yourself, you will feel so much more at peace, or you will start to feel so much like in harmony, and then you will get this feeling of like, what I was waiting for, you know, why did I think I needed like all of this support or all of this validation coming from outside when I already had it within me? And again, like I feel somewhere along the line, when you're ready, there will be more people coming in your life to help you out and to collaborate with you perhaps in some kind of way. And I don't feel like you're gonna be, you know, you will need to do this alone for the rest of the journey. Is just that right now in this stage, you can start to do it alone, and you're being called to take charge when it comes to your dreams and making your dreams a reality. And it feels like a lot of you're also being called to maybe spend more time at home right now, so that you can focus on your dreams, so that you can focus on your goals and achieving them. And I feel like you should be setting your priorities straight in this time as well. Like that's also what's coming through for you. You know, make sure that you are prioritizing yourself and that you're prioritizing your dreams right now. I feel like Spirit doesn't want you to get distracted by other things or by other people and what's going on around you. It feels like you really should be focused right now. And I'm almost getting like, you know, there is a bit of like this isolating energy coming in for this pile, I'm not gonna lie. And again, this doesn't mean that you should be locking yourself in your house and not seeing anybody, but I feel like you might be also feeling called, like from within, that right now you just want to spend more time by yourself. And right now you just want to spend more time at home, you know, living in peace, living in quietness while you work on your dreams, and you know, so that you have the energy to give to your dreams and your goals that you want to achieve. So if you have been feeling this way, like, I want to be more alone in this time, and I don't want to spend so much time around everyone, I just want to be by myself and focus on my dreams, focus on myself, that's also fine. Like, you know, you don't need to constantly be surrounded by everyone and seeing everyone. So if you're just naturally feeling more drawn to being at home perhaps right now, or being more by yourself to work on something that matters to you, I also feel like take that as a sign intuitively and, you know, go towards that. I feel like this time is a really good period for you to grow, to gain a lot of wisdom as well. And with purification and harmony, like I feel like you're also cleansing right now, like by being by yourself and really being, you know, at home, you will start to maybe realize if there are certain things or certain people in your life that you might want to release, because there's like this purification energy coming through for you right now. Like, you know, you're getting rid of things so that you can step into more harmony and more peace. So, and you know, sage is used to cleanse the energy, cleanse the room of negativity and negative energy. So I feel like in this time you're undergoing this process of also cleansing of everything that is not making you feel good. And a lot of times there can be energies of certain people in our life that we don't like, and maybe when you're more by yourself, you will start to realize, oh, who makes me feel good, who doesn't make me feel good, or what makes me feel good, what doesn't make me feel good. So you are kind of being called to be more by yourself right now, I feel, to work on yourself and work on your dreams especially. So let's see your tarot cards. What is the mystery message that is finding you today? These all came out together. I will get one more, and let's see. Okay, we do have the 10 of Wands here. So some of you might be feeling a bit burdened or like overwhelmed a little bit today, or maybe the past couple of days. Maybe you have been feeling a bit like tense, or there's like a lot of things to do and you don't even know where to start. So you could be feeling a bit like overwhelmed. Let's see, we have the King of Crystals, which is the King of Pentacles, with courage and commitment. All right, I feel like you're being called to really commit to your dreams here, like really settle down your mind on something and commit yourself that you're going to do this, you're going to go down this path, and you're going to pursue, because we have make your dreams real. And I feel like you need to start to commit more to yourself and to your dreams. We also have the Knight of Shells, which is the Knight of Cups, with charm and passion. You have the Tower with release and reevaluation. Yes, I was just saying, you know, with the purification energy, how in this time I feel like a lot of you are maybe also being called to be more alone so that you can reevaluate, right? What you want to keep in your life, what you don't want to keep in your life. Because I feel like you're undergoing this energy of you want to cleanse and get rid of everything that doesn't make you feel good. And maybe there are certain things in your life that are you know, they're affecting your mood, they're affecting the way that you see yourself or the way that you see things, and it's not making you feel good, it's not helping you in any kind of way. So I really feel like you're starting to reevaluate what is in your life and what needs to go in order to make positive changes. You have the Ace of Pentacles with manifestation and prosperity. Oh, I like this. And we also have the Eight of Pentacles with dedication and progress. Oh, I really like this pile number 2. It feels like a lot of you are focused right now on your career and maybe the dreams that you have in terms of your career. And I feel like you're on the way right now to focus more on something that you feel very passionate about, or something that you've maybe always dreamt of doing and something that you've always wanted to do. But I feel like there was something or maybe some people in your life that have been preventing you, maybe energetically, to pursue this path. It could be also like your way of thinking and the way that you have been seeing yourself up until now, or maybe you've always thought that you needed people in order to do this. But I feel like a lot of you are starting to realize that maybe I'm okay by myself, and maybe I work best when I'm by myself, because, you know, I don't need to wait for everyone to be on the same page, and I don't need to wait for everyone to gather together. It's just like I can show up and I can do it. So I feel like you're really starting to change your mindset in terms of this. And with the Tower card showing up, you're really stripping down from a lot of things that are just not serving your highest good right now in your life. I feel like a lot of you right now, you're releasing things that are just not healthy, that have been impacting your life in not a positive way. And with the Ace of Pentacles showing up after the Tower card, this is really going to open the doors for you in terms of your career. Like, this is where you start to see progress. This is where you start to see your hard work paying off. where you see movement and you see like, oh my God, let's keep going, because I'm getting that kind of energy of there's like almost like these gates are being flooded open for you, and you start to see progress coming, you start to see results of your hard work and your labor, and you just want to keep going and keep going. So you're really getting rid of things that just have been preventing you from accessing this, and this can be your limiting beliefs, or it can be your environment and how that has been affecting you. But yeah, I feel like you're starting to be more serious about your goals and your dreams, and this is what's really going to make things work for you and sort of, you know, get the wheel moving is what I'm hearing. So let's get your last card here, pile number 2. What is the last message that is meant to find you right now? What is the last mystery message for today? We have gather your nuts here. So again, you're being called to gather something or do something. And again, it feels like you're being called to do it by yourself. You need to hear to don't wait on other people for this. Like, I really feel like, again, there might be a time in the future where people will come into play, but for now, just focus on this by yourself, because you're going to start to see the more you start to like just act on by yourself, the more progress you will see. We also have the cultivate peace card. Yeah, we had here purification that leads to harmony. So I feel like this kind of tower energy that's showing up with your reevaluation, it's like you're reevaluating maybe the people who are in your life or the things that are in your life, and you're starting to realize, okay, I don't feel good about this, and you're starting to release things. Like, the more you do that, the more peace you will start to cultivate, the better you will feel about yourself, the more confident you will feel about yourself. That will, of course, impact your actions in a really good way, and you will just start to see like more progress and more prosperity show up in your life. So I really feel like you're headed in the right way. Pile number 2, you need to hear that today. So Spirit wants you to keep going, you know, keep believing in yourself. With, you know, have number 17, which is a star card energy. You just have so much potential. You have that star factor. Some of you need to hear that, yes, you're meant to be on the screen. You're meant to be out there. You're meant to be doing something different, something unique. So just keep pursuing your dreams, because I feel like you're people who have big dreams, but just don't wait on everyone, right? Don't wait on people. I feel like you can start by yourself because you have incredible power. We see that that's your gift also, is working by yourself, that you can do things so much better maybe on your own than if you were to work in a team of people, because it feels like you just have that kind of perspective that maybe works best when you're doing something by yourself. So pile number 2, I feel like that is the message that's coming through for you today. I hope that this resonated for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful, pile number 3. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading for today about the mystery message that is meant to reach you today. So pile number 3 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to the beautiful card number 3. And you guys also have the dark blue bird charm for today. So welcome to your reading, pile number 3. I hope that you guys are doing well today. Let's get started with your message right away, and let's see what is the mystery message, the mystery reading that your spirit guides want to deliver to you today. So I'm going to start your reading with an angel number card, and let's see what comes through for you right now. Spirit guides and angels, can you please give us a message for pile number 3? What is the mystery message that you're sending to pile number 3? Interesting, we have 7-7 with I am brave. I'm gonna get a few more cards for you, and then we'll get into the message. Spirit, what message do you want to give to pile number 3 in this time? What is the mystery message for pile number 3? Oh wow, you got 4 cards here. Let's take all of them. Interesting, okay. So let's see what is your mystery message for today, pile number 3. For your first card, you guys have the 7-7 with I am brave. It is time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. Wow. Oh, I love this message, pawn number 3. And I feel like it's so fitting with your image for today as we see this person, they're basically reaching for their dreams. They're basically reaching for the stars, reaching for their highest dreams imaginable. And you have a card, here that talks about now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. So I feel like what you need to hear today, pawn number 3, is to really start aiming and reaching for those dreams. Get rid of the fears, get rid of the what ifs, what if that, what if this, we're never gonna know. And it feels like right now you have the chance, the opportunity to go after your dreams. So be bold and brave in this time and really take that step forward towards your dreams. Because also, the number 7 is a very lucky number. And I feel like your spirit guides want to send you this almost like omen of good luck in this new beginning that you want to start in this pursuit of your dreams. Some of you maybe have been also on the way of pursuing your dreams, but you have been letting your fears hold you back into doing something fully or going after it in a more passionate way. So you are being kind of asked to trust yourself more and to be more confident in your dreams. Okay, so let's see the other cards. You guys have rain with cleansing, purification, and hydration. Okay, I love when this card shows up because it's indicating that your situation is going to change. The rain is a very purifying thing. It always resembles, that energy of cleansing. And if you have been feeling this muddy energy or like this energy of just confusion or a bit of like feeling burdened by not being able to fully pursue your dreams, I feel like that's changing. It feels like your situation is changing right now. And that's why you're seeing this reading. We have the bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. Yes, just as I said that it feels like your situation is changing, we do have here a rebirth is assured. So I feel like this reading is going to find you soon before you enter and you step into a really major rebirth in your life, where a lot of things start to change. Maybe your approach to things start to change. And I feel like all of this starts from you just stripping down from the fears and the limiting beliefs of like, oh, I'm not capable, or like this is going to be too hard, it's impossible, maybe I'm too old, right? I really feel like you're starting to move away from that mentality and starting to give your dreams like the full chance, the wholehearted chance, which is going to lead to really positive change for you. As we see, we have the lion spirit, be generous of spirit. So the lion energy, it's all about being bold, all about being confident, being strong, resilient, determined. We have the antelope spirit with life is speeding up. Yeah, I told you, it feels like your situation is going to change. Maybe things have been very slow for you guys, but I feel like they have been slow because your fears haven't been letting you act in the way that you are supposed to. Sometimes if we're in this kind of like limited mindset, like that really affects the actions that we put into the world. And if our actions are coming from a limited mindset, we're just going to stay there, right? So we need to expand our mindset to change our actions, to change things. And it feels like with you stripping down the limiting beliefs and the fears, your actions towards your dreams are going to change. They're going to become more bold, more courageous, more authentic, more out there. And it's going to result to fast progress when it comes to your dreams. And a positive change, as we see. We also have the mouse spirit, tend to the small things. So also pay attention to the details, I feel like your guides want you to really do something in the right way. I'm hearing something about quality work here, pile number 3. So the details do matter, the details are those things that maybe not everybody notices, right? But if they weren't there, then people would notice, you know? It's that kind of energy where you're also being called to not just rush things and just throw things out there, but pay attention also to the details. And you know, don't start to overthink and overanalyze everything, but sometimes it really is the small details that matter in the full picture. And again, maybe it's something that people won't notice, but if they weren't there, they would sure notice. So also tend to the small things and pay attention to the small things, the details of whatever you're working on. Because, you know, maybe it's also like when it comes to building your dreams and making them come true, I'm also kind of hearing it's like also the small steps matter, you know. It's maybe something that you're now going to realize, okay, I made progress today. That small step that you took, it might not make a difference today, but if you do it every day, it's eventually going to have a snowball effect and it's going to show its results, right? So it's also acknowledge your small wins. You know, this person is, as we see, their steps are actually very, I hope that you can see on the camera, but their steps are not, they're not like jumping from here to here, right? They had to climb all of these small steps to get to the star. So I also feel like your guides want to say to you to acknowledge the small steps that you're taking and don't focus so much on, I have to get here, but just, you know, slow but steady wins the race. So let's get your tarot cards to see what else you need to hear for pile number 3, Spirit. What message do you want to send to pile number 3 right now? This one is wanting to come out as well. Wow, the Judgment card, which is the card of awakening, renewal, and enlightenment. I feel like you guys are really awakening to your potential here. Like you're really starting to wake up. You're really starting to notice maybe also how much you have been holding yourself back and how much you have been preventing yourself from making progress towards your dreams. And you know, when the Judgment shows up, it's indicating it's time. It's time to do this. It really is divine timing for it. We also have the 10 of Swords with recovery and transformation. I feel like you guys are also ending like a very painful cycle of your life that you have been in. Like it feels to me like you have been through this either period of learning or just a period where cycles have been like repeating themselves. Maybe you do something, it doesn't work, you do something, it doesn't work. So it feels like you have been almost like stuck in like this mental pattern, you know, and with you releasing that and changing your mindset, it feels like things are really, you know, with the rebirth, it's definitely happening. Like there's this energy of like you're becoming new, you're becoming whole. With the snake here, it's like you're shedding your old skin, you're welcoming in a new source of self, a self that is, I want to say, so much more authentic to who you really are and so much more enlightened, like spiritually, mentally, in all ways. I feel like you're welcoming in this whole new identity that feels so much like more authentic, more enlightened, more brave, more courageous. It's really beautiful. We also have the Page of Cups with intuition and inspiration. We have the Fool card. Okay, adventure and potential. Yeah, definitely a new beginning is happening here because the 10 of Swords is about an ending of a cycle. And the Fool is about a new beginning, and we have rebirth here, so that all lines up perfectly. We also have the Ace of Pentacles with manifestation and prosperity. And we also have the Moon card with imagination and perception. So I want to say this new beginning, pile number 3. Yes, it feels like maybe uncertain towards you, and it feels like you're stepping in the unknown and you don't really know what's going to come out of it. But I can tell you from the cards that this is going to result into major manifestation for you. With the Ace of Pentacles, we do have here manifestation and prosperity. This new beginning that you guys are starting right now, this sort of like it could be also like a new self that you're starting. It feels like you're just shedding your old ways and you're welcoming a new perspective, a new way of being. And this is really what's going to get you to manifest those dreams to come true, and those dreams to, you know, be in your reality. Focus on your imagination is being pointed out to you right now. Like, keep visualizing yourself there every day. Keep imagining yourself being there every day. And although the journey feels unfamiliar to a lot of you and it feels uncertain, the moon also talks about the small steps that make the big dreams come true. Because with the moon energy, we're not being shown the full way. We're not being shown, we know our destination, but we don't really know the journey towards it, you know, with the moon. And it's about doing what's in front of you. It's about taking life day by day, and again, having that snowball effect of eventually, if we just keep taking one step each day, we're gonna get there, you know? So maybe you're going into something where it's like you don't have experience in this and you don't have people to guide you in this, but you have to trust yourself and you have to trust your feet and where they're leading you. And I feel with the kind of mindset transformation that you're having, you're starting to move in the right direction in terms of this. So let's get your last card, pile number 3. What is the last message that needs to come through for your mystery reading? You have the peacock showing up again. I feel like Spirit really wants you to be confident in your dreams and in yourself and be your authentic way. Okay, and we also have unfold your own myth. Interesting. Number 12, unfold your own myth. It feels like maybe some of you really have like either like you know, it's time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Yes, makes so much sense with the 10 of Swords. I was saying, you know, this card represents patterns, cycles, and you guys have been stuck in like the same cycle all over again. Maybe you have been like in this little myth, you have been living in this myth that somehow came about and you have been stuck in it. So it says unfold your own myth. It's time to scrap that, right? It's time to scrap the old mindset, the old beliefs, the old patterns, the old cycles. It's time to move on from that, and it's time to welcome a rebirth. It's time to start new, to start fresh, have a fresh perspective, have a fresh mindset, and go forward in that kind of way. Pile number 3. So that is the message that is coming through for you today. I hope that this resonated for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye.